Lauren Foundos, CEO of Forte, is going to join us. How would your 30-second elevator pitch sound?
For sure. So we help large fitness companies build a premium digital offering from end to end, all the way from the content creation side to the platform that they deliver it on, to create a premium, interactive, and awesome gamified experience for their members to connect with them both in the gym and outside of the gym as well.
One of the things that really drew my attention was you speak Albanian. Albanian, please tell me how that happened.
My parents are both from Albania. My father was born there. The company name actually is sort of an homage to my amazing parents. Forte means strong in Albanian. And so, that was, when I was coming up with a name, that was the first place I went.
What are the parts of your character that brought you here?
I played sports my whole life. So working out has always been for me, my therapy, my escape. I'm a user of the space. I haven't worked out yet today and I'm dying to work out. It's the first thing that I'm thinking about doing when I can. And so I think that's what's so exciting for me. When I pitch these companies, often I've gone to their gym, I've used their gym, and they're trying to explain to me their ethos and what happens in there. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me. I love this place. I'm not a car salesman. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. So it's so exciting to be, building a company that I live and breathe every day.
Yeah, and I would like to learn a little about your philosophy. What brings you to try and inspire others into working out and, of course, living a healthy life, etc.
Most people in America don't work out because they're intimidated to work out. They didn't grow up as an athlete. So most of those people are just so intimidated. To your point, they can't even get through the class. And that's where I think digital is the gateway. So we built this two-way video feature, actually, like Zoom, where you can show your video only to the instructor. This way the instructor can connect with you. And then as you get more comfortable, you can share your video with your friends, hopefully with everybody, and then actually go to these clubs. So you can see what goes on in there, basically, right? Because you always wonder, well, what happens in this place? Like, everyone's probably so fit and, you're always so worried. And so you can see inside, you can feel a part of that community until you finally get the confidence to go in there. And I think that's a barrier to entry that, there's been no hockey stick growth, even though we know, so much now about how working out is obviously so beneficial to your overall health.
How do you see the future use and the future arguments around the use of Forte?
For sure. So even pre-pandemic, the consumer was starting to engage in digital. So they said 67% of US gym goers also did some digital stuff at home. The gyms didn't want that to happen. Then the pandemic happened, and then everybody had to do it or they weren't able to engage. And so the gyms were forced to do this. And now what we're seeing is people have adopted, I didn't used to work out at home. I live in New York City. I didn't want to have dumbbells at my house, and I have equipment, but I have it now because there was a long year here that we had nothing to do. And so I think people have now, just like they're accustomed to working from home, they're also going to work out from home. That the data is saying that most people don't want to return. I don't necessarily believe that's true. I think we're positioning our platform now. So there's going to be some percentage of people that are digital only, some people that are in this hybrid, and some people that, just go back to the gym. And the platform is going to be relevant to all those people regardless. So I think that's really just like working from home. Companies would have never thought in a million years this would have been efficient. And I think the gyms just need to understand you don't have to be there to still be an engaged member. So this is giving them the opportunity, for these lower cost gyms or just traditional clubs so they can do it and stay engaged. And we're seeing higher engagement and retention.
Lauren, what is next? What should we expect?
For sure. So now we have a very successful business, right? We have clients, we onboard them, we move them through the process, and we launch them. We're ready to begin just scaling this, with blitzkrieg speed and just start really replicating this process. So right now we're onboarding about 10 to 20 gyms a month. We're starting with the largest ones. We have thousands of gyms that have reached out to us that we have not done any marketing or anything for, because we're simply the only guy that can do what we can do. So we really just want to go through that backlog, run through that, and be able to scale not only efficiently with these large clients, but all the way down the market. So it's a huge market opportunity. Obviously, the market is very ready for it, and we don't have anybody that can do what we can do currently. So we want to keep with that first mover advantage and run as fast as we can. We also are not stuck working with clients that are in the United States alone. We have clients in Canada, Europe. We're looking at China. We're about to launch somebody in Tokyo. So we're not bound to the US, which makes our total addressable market very large right out of the bat, right out of the gate, which is obviously super exciting.
Lauren Foundos, thank you very much. It's been great speaking with you. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.